to all the Black mothers who are being released from incarceration, be it as a result of what SC Justice Group is doing or just the love of a loved one who cares. I say to you, welcome home, be of good courage, and know that trouble does not last always, and you matter and you make a difference.
California holds the highest rate of incarceration in the country. Women, Black women in particular, their highest rate of incarceration here, are held in jail simply because they have no finances. While people who are not like you, people who don't understand you, wait to decide your fate. And you are held captive, innocent or guilty, until you get money for the slave catcher. Black women usually lose their children, usually lose their husbands. Family members don't support like they should. You're painted as a bad mother. Even if you're found innocent, you've lost so much, and sometimes you never recover from that loss. Black women have always been the strength and the backbone of the community. And if you get rid of the strength and backbone of the community's gonna crumble.
We freed out one mama earlier this week. We're freeing another mama probably in 2 weeks. And we are not gonna stop until every Black mama, every brown mama, every man, every woman is out of a cell, because we are worthy. We are sick of buying our freedom. We've been buying our freedom for 400 years from white supremacy, and it ends today.
So Black Mama Bailout is coming for the people who always come for everybody else. Coming for the people who are the backbone, who hold everything, and who often, when they're the ones in trouble, don't have as many numbers to call. If we center the people who are most in danger and in crisis and provide solutions for them, those solutions will impact everyone else in that system. To me, Black Mama Bailout is an intervention saying that they are loved, they are cherished, and they are part of a larger sisterhood that actually has them and has their back.
So yeah, we're waiting, and they're continuing to make us wait. It's like 7 p.m. now. We've been at this since at least 9:30 in the morning waiting for our mama. But at the end of the day, we're coming. We got the sunflowers on deck. We got the welcome home flowers. We're not playing. We're not leaving until our sisters to us. And so they can, run and tell that.
So this year, we're paying bail for 4 people. The total bail that we would have had to pay had we been paying full bail would have been over $2.2 million to bail out 4 individuals, 4 human beings. Instead, through our partnership, we will end up paying $718,000 for the freedom of 4 people pre-trial. And for any adjudication, any jury of their peers. But the bailouts are a larger strategy to move pretrial legislation, to move the policy work that's happening on the ground. Part of the key intention has been centering judges as the key systems actor that we need to understand as the gatekeepers. Judges just have such wide latitude and discretion, and it doesn't have to be that way. And one of the key things that had happened this year, California Supreme Court decision in Ray Humphrey. And in that decision, the California Supreme Court said it's unconstitutional to set bail beyond a person's ability to pay as a way to keep them in jail pre-trial. Article 1, Section 12 of the California Constitution says bail should be granted except in these categories of offenses. And these categories are very extreme, extraordinary offenses. Outside of that, bail should be granted, right? And should be granted according to that person's ability to pay. But that's not what's happening. Folks are still setting extraordinary bail. Even one of the mamas we're bailing out, her bail is $1.2 million. That's not according to anybody's ability to pay. What I really want to drive home is that this is all arbitrary, and it is all a person's decision. And that's why we need to understand judicial actors and the wide amount of discretion that they have as the key targets in our conversations about mass criminalization and mass incarceration. And so ESSI has been working powerfully with our partners, the Care First California Coalition. We've been working on this legislation called Preserving the Presumption of Innocence. It's saying that you're innocent until proven guilty, and that detention is not a tool for adjudicating the facts of what happened and whether or not punishment should happen. So under preserving the presumption of innocence, we would create local pretrial services agencies and local offices of survivor support and harm prevention. So our goal is to basically empty out the jails in terms of drastically reducing the kinds of cases in which pretrial detention can be allowable. And law is social contract, and that means that we get to, in our Google Docs, write law and write the rules that we get to be governed by, because this is all of our social contract. And to me, that's what real democracy is. It needs to serve everyone, and that we, in our Black feminist politic, we want everybody free, and we write legislation that is visionary and really centering healing and reconciliation and grace and mercy as the intervention. And what are the resources that we need to marshal to allow people to do that and to find the solutions themselves outside of the carceral state.